Hi everyone, welcome to CSX in the Kitchen. I'm Julian Jordan and here with Marilyn Mack from Sweetbird Kitchen. And you may have seen it in your local stores. We're going to find out all about it. Welcome.
Hi Julian, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. We're happy to have you here and looking forward to what you have. So this is what you have, pie crumbles.
Pie crust crumbles, yep.
And it's very unique because I've never seen this before. What do you do with the pie crust crumbles?
You put them on or in just about anything.
Okay.
The cheddar is probably the most popular flavor. That is the perfect topping for soup, salad, macaroni and cheese, which we'll be doing here today.
Yay.
And chili, of course.
And that's how you discovered it.
Yep, that's how I started making it, was a topping for chili cook-offs. I wanted to be the one who had the most unique topping.
Did you
and
win?
Sure enough, I did win that first year.
Well, you knew you were onto something. So you have the cheddar, you have lemon and lavender. So the lemon we're going to use for a
blueberry crumble.
And then the lavender, what's your favorite thing to do with the lavender crumbles?
Lavender on vanilla ice cream is amazing. It also goes great on the blueberry crumble, and I also use it just on a meat and cheese board.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's something
you just
totally
like
unexpected.
A cracker.
Right, just a snack. And it's something totally unexpected. No one expects to get lavender.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people are like, oh, hand soap, lotion.
Right.
It's not like that at all.
Yeah. Well, I haven't tried any of them, but we're going to do that. Let's get started.
All right.
And we're going to do the mac and cheese first.
Okay. First, we're going to build our roux. We're going to take our butter, which is 3 to 4 tablespoons, and an equal amount of flour. And we can actually let that melt a little bit.
So a roux is equal parts fat and flour, and it creates a lovely base for the cheese sauce. It's a French thing.
It is a French thing.
A lot of people, they end up with lumpy cheese sauce when they attempt to make it. This is how you keep it from lumping up.
This is how you keep it from lumping up. You're going to melt your butter, get it nice and hot. You want the fat super hot. Then you can throw your flour in there and cook that down so you cook out the flour taste.
Right,
and
just for a little bit, just for a couple of minutes,
just for a little bit. And then we are going to throw in some diced shallots.
Okay.
And some ground mustard and Hungarian hot paprika. Just for a little bit of smokiness.
Yes.
A little bit of sweetness from the shallot.
And then we have this cheese, which I'm going to finish grating right here.
Yes.
It's an extra sharp white cheddar.
White cheddar, yes. Which I got at my favorite market, Western Market in Ferndale.
Yes.
We both shop there.
We both shop there. And the crazy thing is that we shop at the same place almost every day, never see each other, and we live on the same street.
We're neighbors.
Just found that out. It's crazy. So
it's great. I love it.
And you're a dog person.
Yes, I am. More specifically, I'm a Sweetbird person. I am an English bulldog girl.
Named Sweetbird.
Yes.
And that's how you got the name for your business.
That's right.
That was one of the first things I asked you.
He's my kitchen muse.
And you do bulldog rescue.
Yes, I'm involved with the Detroit Bulldog Rescue. And actually, they're having another chili cook-off November the 6th at the Northville Community Center. So I will be there with crumbles. All the crumbles that I sell at that event, all the profits are going to the rescue.
Great.
It's a great event, which you should go and get chili.
For sure. Well,
I think you should be a chili chef.
I might do it. But I'm a huge dog lover, and I've rescued several. And so I can't wait to meet your little Sweetbird. He's probably not really little.
No, he's pretty giant. He's 75 pounds.
Oh my gosh. That's a big bulldog.
He is a big bird.
And what about music? You know, this is a classic rock cooking show.
Absolutely. I used to be a rock star. I was in a band.
You were? What was it called?
The Marilyn Mack group.
I had a band too. It was the Julian Jordan band, right? We're not narcissistic
We are not.
at all.
No. Actually, I didn't pick the name.
No.
You know, I had 4 guys in the band, and they were like, "Oh, she's a cute blonde girl. People are going to come and see her as the lead singer. Let's just, name the band after her."
Well, I named it after myself, so what can I say? I admit it.
All right, I think we're getting a little bit warm here.
Okay.
Are we on all the way?
I think we could go up a little more.
All right, let's go.
There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so once you get
this gets nice and hot, then we'll add in the
flour.
And we'll stir that up.
And you keep...
I'm going to throw that over
there.
there.
You keep mixing.
Yes. keep stirring it, and the more you cook it, the more you cook out that raw flour,
That taste is
you don't want
bad.
that.
Yeah.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to add in the diced shallots.
Okay.
And
Here, I'll
that's
take
just
these.
one large shallot, finely diced.
Okay.
And then we're going to add in the ground mustard, about a teaspoon,
Okay.
and about a teaspoon, up to a teaspoon. Some people don't really like a lot of the Hungarian smoked paprika. I love it, so
Yeah.
I put a whole teaspoon in, but you can add less if you want.
That smoky flavor is a nice addition.
It's really it's a good backdrop.
Yeah, and you mix it with the Dijon mustard, and I can't wait.
I know. Some of my favorite things going on right here. And speaking of Dijon mustard, we're going to add a spoonful of that.
Okay.
And you know, I'm not huge on measuring exactly.
Right.
But
With baking, it's a little different.
baking
You know,
is
if you're going to make a cake.
very precise.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you got it.
But cooking, it's, you know, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Right. Experimenting.
Yeah,
Not being real rigid with it.
exactly. All right, this looks pretty good. It's all coming together. It
Yeah.
smells really good. Let's add in a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay. Always.
Thank you,
Always.
doll.
Yes.
And now we are going to whisk in, let me get my other hand. We're going to whisk in about 3 cups of milk. You can use heavy cream, which I normally do.
Yeah. Is this like whole milk or?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
use whole milk. Whole milk.
I mean, if you're gonna have
full
mac and
fat,
cheese.
If you're gonna, I know.
Go for it, right?
Thank you. And then we're gonna just whisk this, and this is gonna come up to a bit of a bubble soon.
Okay.
While it does, we're gonna add in a little bit of cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Because,
You add to
Thank
that
you.
cream factor.
yes, it's mac and cheese. This is comfort food. This is not low calorie.
Right.
This is not low fat.
We don't care about that around.
No. Although sometimes if I'm really feeling like I have to have macaroni and cheese and it's my second time in a week,
Yeah.
I will make this instead of with cream, I'll make it with chicken stock.
Oh, okay.
So you still get the full fat from the cheese,
Yeah.
but you get a little less calories from
Okay.
the chicken
Well, that's a
stock.
good tip.
Yeah.
That's a very good tip.
And it doesn't change the flavor too terribly. It just does not get as thick.
Yeah.
So this is going to go.
It's a nice base. And
And
you
we
just will add the cheese a little at a time when it's time, right?
Yeah. And this just needs to get up to a bubble.
Okay.
Make a little bit of a mess here.
That's fine. And we've pre-cooked the noodles.
Yes.
For time for the show.
Exactly. And I do that too for my normal recipe. I do 4 minutes and then I throw it in. It'll soak up a little bit of the cheese sauce.
Yeah.
It'll cook it a little bit more. And then when you pop it in the oven, it's good to go. It's
Right.
perfectly
So you do it
done.
a nice al dente.
Yes.
And I think what they say is like the instructions on the package, you do it a couple minutes less than they
Yeah.
suggest on the package.
Absolutely.
That's
Because
another tip for
nothing
you.
worse than mushy pasta.
Yeah, it is bad. It has to have a little bite,
Yes.
a little bite to it.
Have you ever been to Italy?
No, but that's a bucket list. Did you go on
amazing.
a food tour?
No, my husband and I went for our honeymoon 5 years ago, and I dream about it every day still because that's like
What
a
kind of
culinary
food?
mecca. I mean,
What kind of food? What was your favorite?
oh, anything pasta. I mean, I had so many pasta and seafood dishes, and I don't even eat seafood.
Right.
But there, I was eating all the things that I don't normally eat. Tomatoes. I mean, I'm the worst cook. I don't like vegetables. I don't like fruit. Except on our honeymoon, I was eating it all. I was eating tomatoes right off the vine.
Yeah.
My husband's
'Cause
like,
it's
I don't know
so-
who you are.
It's so fresh.
Yes.
I've
amazing.
heard a lot about it.
But the pasta, they cook it where it's very much to the tooth. Al dente.
Yeah. And it's there's a lot less sauce on their pasta over there. Isn't
Oh
it?
yeah,
Right?
it hardly any sauce.
Yeah.
You just get that great flavor from the pasta, and it's all homemade, so you're getting
Fresh.
everything fresh.
So how long were you there?
We were there for 2.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it was pretty
What a
amazing.
dream. That is so great. Yes. Well, maybe we could take the show
on the
to
road.
Italy. That would be wonderful.
All right, this is getting nice and melty.
Where can you find your Sweetbird Kitchen pie crumbles?
Right now, you can find them at Western Market in Ferndale.
Okay.
And I also do wholesale at North Center Brewery in downtown Northville. They sell it by the bowlful.
Oh.
I mean, cheddar is the perfect thing with beer or wine.
Oh, yeah.
Or bourbon.
Yeah. So they
pretty much
tried
the
it and
best.
said, okay, yeah, we're going to do this.
Yes. All right, I think we can. Do you want to add that in one last
Sure.
stir? Thank you.
Yes. Be happy to.
Add the rest of that in.
This is the extra sharp white cheddar.
Nothing better. And that's the other thing we have in common. Cheddar's our favorite cheese.
Yes, it is. I love it.
This is getting nice and thick now.
Oh, yeah, that looks good. Looks really good. Okay.
And I really think you can't have too much cheese.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
You know, I put in my recipe 10 to 12 ounces, but you know, maybe a pound,
do whatever
pound
you
and a
want.
half, do whatever you want, whatever cheese you like.
And some people like a 3-4 cheese mixture too. I mean, you're doing
Right,
2 cheeses
exactly.
here today.
So we can turn that off and add in our pasta.
All right. That pasta just got a lot happier.
Oh yes. And that'll coat up really nice, and it'll look thin, like the sauce isn't quite thick enough. But believe me, when this bakes up, it's going to be perfect.
It'll tighten up.
Yeah, it tightens up. It comes together. All right, that looks amazing.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
And do we want to see what the finished
Let's do.
product looks like? Here, let me move this over to this side.
Okay. And do you want to do the honors?
You can do it.
Okay, and it's this one right here, right?
Yes, the bottom shelf.
I'm disappearing.
Magic of television. She's going to reappear with macaroni and cheese. And I've topped it with a bag of the cheddar pie crust crumbles. I just take them and
Crumble
them up right on top. Throw that in the oven at 350 for 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Until it's nice and bubbly.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so should we
be
try it
delicious
now?
now.
Or why don't you get started on that? I'll get a bowl and I'm going to try this. What do you think?
Sounds great. All right, we're going to get started then on the blueberry crumble. And what we're going to do with this is a real easy recipe. I'm going to go back here and grab my blueberries. I've got about 2 pounds of blueberries that I've drained.
Okay, those are beautiful.
They are pretty. And I drained them because they were frozen.
Okay.
I hope I don't spill this all over the floor.
Oh, you're fine.
I drained them because they were frozen, and I love the blueberry juice, but I don't want the defrosting liquid.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they get a little bit watery.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That way, these are nice and perfectly juicy. And then we're going to add a little bit of liquid to it. We're going to add in some cherry balsamic vinegar.
Oh, okay.
So it gives it a little bit of tang and a lot of umami flavor.
And can you explain umami?
Umami is the fifth, flavor.
Yeah,
it's
flavor profile.
Yeah, it's a flavor profile. It's the
Like mushrooms, kind of, is
yes.
umami, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
trying
and
this
that's not a
now.
very good explanation, but
No, that's a good explanation.
and we're going to add a little bit of flour here. We're going to add a couple tablespoons.
Okay, here I go, Marilyn.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
It's wonderful.
Oh, good.
Really good. I get the crumbles. I get it. I'm a believer.
Yes.
Really delicious.
Thank you.
That cheddar flavor, along with the, and the nice texture. You have a nice crunch.
Thank you. Yeah, I think
Along
the
with the
best
gravy.
part of macaroni and cheese for me is, well, aside from the cheese, is like the crunchy topping. So
Yeah.
I layer that on.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
Okay, so what we've done here with the blueberries is we've added the balsamic. We've added about a quarter cup of sugar, a couple tablespoons of flour, and about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I'm going to need something to mix with because I forgot to grab one.
How about like a spatula? Perfect. Work? Okay.
Thank you. And you're just going to coat this. And
just a light coat.
Yeah. Just want the blueberries to soak up the liquid with that flour.
And the sugar.
And
cinnamon, you said.
Yes. Okay. A little bit of cinnamon. And then we're going to have you zest that lemon.
Happy to.
And add that in here while I do the topping.
Okay.
Blueberry escape. All right, so for the topping, we are going to add a stick of butter, which has been cubed.
Okay. Is it cold?
Cold, unsalted butter. And then we add...
Yeah, unsalted, important.
Yeah, because you want to control the salt in whatever you're making. You want to be in charge.
Right.
Can't take out salt.
Yeah.
And we got about a cup of flour, and then we've got some brown sugar and some white sugar.
Okay.
About a quarter cup of each.
Okay.
And then the magic ingredient is the lemon crumbles.
Lemon crumbles.
We use this twice in this recipe, so...
Okay. And so a little on top and a little in the actual crumble. Okay.
So I use an entire bag.
Great.
And then we'll just get this pulsed up. And it doesn't matter how fine or how coarse you do it.
Okay.
I mean, I would err on the side of doing it a little more fine than coarse myself, because you're going to add crumble on top. I usually do it till it's
like
a
very simple recipe.
Very simple. I don't cook anything complicated. I try not to. I just don't find that there's a reason to.
Well, and for good food, you don't have to make it complicated.
You don't. And we were talking about earlier, I do comfort food. I cook every day for my husband, and comfort food.
He's got
That's what he wants to come home to. He
Marilyn.
wants to come home to a good home-cooked meal that's going to taste good.
What a woman. Okay, do you think that's good?
That's probably good.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so we'll just mix that in.
This is a nice little instrument. It makes little ribbons.
Yeah, I think the ribbons are pretty, and I couldn't find my zester, so...
Well, this worked out just fine. Just fine.
All right, so these berries are perfect. It's absorbed all that flour. And then we are just going to get rid of the sharp object.
Okay.
And you never pass anything sharp to someone.
Oh, you don't?
This is a real Greek thing.
Okay.
You have to lay it down like a knife or scissors or a fork, because if you pass something sharp, you might cut the friendship.
Okay, now I know. Mm-hmm. Now I know. Straight from the Greek woman.
My husband will laugh so hard at this
when he sees that.
Oh, yeah. And we're just gonna crumble this on top.
Okay.
And
that will kind of adhere to the berries.
Oh, it will. It'll make a nice crust.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we're gonna do a little hand crumble.
I think I'll have a little more of this while you're finishing that. Oh my God.
And I'm a big fan of using my hands.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Absolutely.
There's something about adding the extra layer of the crumble on top in its pure form.
Did you try it both ways, or?
I have, and I do like, this gives it a lot more texture.
Okay.
And I like that. I like that texture because the berries are going to be soft and gooey and hot, and you want a little something
crunchy. Yeah.
All right, like with anything.
So
all right, and then that goes in the oven, and then we're going to do another magic of TV.
Yes, we're going to switch out. You made a lot of food today.
Well, you guys are all hungry.
Yes, always. And look at that.
And then that also went in at 350 for the same time as the mac and cheese. So
about a half hour to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You want to see that bubble.
Exactly. And if you're having a party, it's perfect. You can do both of these things in a relatively short amount of time. It's really not a lot of prep.
Right.
And have your side dish and your dessert ready to go.
Wonderful. Okay, should we have a bite?
Let's have a bite.
Okay, let's just do it right out of there.
All right. Now you're talking.
Okay. Is it hot?
Probably hot. Very hot. That's pretty good though.
That's amazing.
Thank you. You get a little bit of that balsamic, but
Yeah.
just a background.
Yeah, it comes out. It kind of like, it brings everything up.
It brightens it.
That is delicious.
Thank
Both
you.
really great meals. We did the mac and cheese, and we did the blueberry crumble, and we have Sweetbird Kitchen's pie crumbles. Get some soon. And thank you, Marilyn Mack, for
Thank
being
you,
here so
Julie.
much. This is wonderful. And now it's time
Thank
to
you.
eat. Here, let's have a drink. Let's have a sip
eat.
of wine. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here,
you.
CSX in the Kitchen. Thanks to our sponsor, the Michigan Apple Committee. They'll be with us for the entire month of October. See you next time. Delicious.
Awesome.